Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Luis Perdomo gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Cincinnati.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Scooter Gennett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, number 32. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blash is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's now 1-0 Reds. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here's a high pop-up. Suarez is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. We're the moment here in downtown San Diego. We'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? They say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Third, first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 32 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. Reds out in front, 1-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
0-2, a pitch down the middle. What a gift, and he didn't miss it. Nice job getting ahead.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he can't.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield. And now you got a pretty versatile player.
Here's Jabari Blash. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Suarez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder Alex Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Alex Dickerson. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Mesoraco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Blash. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now batting, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Standing in, number 17 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
In now, Luis Perdomo. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Set to deal on 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel
Ready
Margot.
for another chance? Manuel Margot 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
number
off for the
32 comes into
First
this at
baseman,
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
32.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Solarte fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and they don't get the 2 as he couldn't get it to stick in the webbing.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Jeanette is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Striding into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schebler coasts under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he rips it on the ground to second. Spangenberg is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Stepping into the box, Anthony DeSclafani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jabari Blash. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th
Leading
as they
off
look
for
to
the
break
Padres.
through on the scoreboard for the first
Right
time in this
fielder.
one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 249 the average coming in. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Jeanette has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in, Austin Hedges. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
32.
Standing in now, number 32. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Left side. There is Solarte. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away and then comes back with a 2-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. 2-0 Cincinnati. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17.
Leading off for the
He's
Padres,
0 for 1 thus far.
the shortstop, number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Line towards center field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
The pitcher, number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Eric Ibar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody
number
out.
8, Eric Ibar.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there, no balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 18 driven in. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Runners on first with one down. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate.
First baseman, number 4.
So stepping in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 47.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not close. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here he comes on 2-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. and he misses it. And to score, the runner from second, Myers, rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box now, Jabari Blash, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Solarte is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Working to keep them in the game here. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 4-2. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 34. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 16, Travis
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
For the Reds.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Spangenberg ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a play! It's in time.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Joey Votto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
2-out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Barnhart rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Reds getting one of the runs back on this solo dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 4 and the Reds 3. Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Wandy Peralta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Stepping into the box, number 17. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 17.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schebler on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game. Carter Capps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Carter Capps.
Scooter Gennett will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Comes set, and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Ready for another shot now. Number 32. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Number 33 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
33.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
3-1, looking for that one pitch right there on the tee, and he just takes it right back up the middle on the fastball.
Jose Peraza.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And here's Jose Peraza.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Blash is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. Number 33 will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Outside and low. 3-0. Will Myers waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 33 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup stayed well inside that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. count is full. Here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Right fielder, number 32. Jabari Blash.
Now in the box, Jabari Blash. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Hunter Renfroe. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. From the stretch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Please.
Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Brad Hand.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eugenio Suarez. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. (0-1). Here it comes. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Number 27 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0 on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Zach Cozart will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
2, Zach Cozart.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The average to start play at .315. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. From his knees. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae, exclamation point. I love it.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. San Diego earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Luis Perdomo wins his 3rd of the season. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.